YouTube? It's Scuba, and I got you guys today. So we're playing Robin Hood. But I'm a fan of Robin Hood. I grew up loving it, loving the stories. So I'm excited. Hey, check it out. I played a little bit on Xbox, and I was like, man, I need to play this on PC. Definitely a feel a lot nicer. I didn't get very far. We're gonna check it out right here.
Robin of Locksley survived the burning sands of faraway lands as he served his role in the unforgiving Crusades. He emerged unscathed from deadly skirmishes just to become an exile and face mightier enemies in his own home country. After his previous which was razed to the ground, the forests of Sherwood granted refuge to him and his retinue, while its new rulers threatened all. King Richard the Lionheart's untimely demise plunged England into chaos and left roving bands and their petty warlords free to fight amongst themselves for territory and influence. The Sheriff of Nottingham, a murderer and usurper, exploiting the pervasive lawlessness, pillages one area after another, increasing his power and leaving the poor residents of Sherwood at the mercy of wild fate.
That definitely takes a little darker turn than the originals. I guess it's pretty cool. Yeah, the sheriff without it, not a. Okay, good enough. Start with that. As long as it looks pretty good. So. Alright, I'm back. No movement. Free movement, all attack. Sort of goes precise. Play the normal. Oh, I see. Up there.
I always worry when you're away from home for long, Robin.
My good friar, the sheriff will face death well before I do.
Hoity as always. I'm just glad to see you in good health, friend.
Don't worry, we're not in danger this
I like
time.
the graphics.
We're safe here.
I can't help but worry. After that
Well, fuzzy.
nightmare when the crowns...
This time they won't.
The previous settlement...
What matters is everyone made it out alive.
Sorry, I'm just...
After I defeated Black Henry and freed Marion, the sheriff completely lost his composure. I must stop the enemy before he becomes too powerful.
Enemies, plural. The king and the sheriff don't stop at their own henchmen. You constantly hear about even more scoundrels plaguing the surroundings of Nottingham.
King's allies grow in numbers. Some are bought with land assignment, others threatened with death and confiscations. We must weaken the grip of the king and the sheriff if we are to feel safe here.
Definitely, Robin. Why, just recently, little John got his shirt all cut up. We can't have you all take risks like that.
He'll recover. You know him. We each have our crosses to bear. You say so yourself.
Well said. You know, you may be right. This settlement seems secure.
This time no one will find us. Time to let an arrow loose right into the beast.
I believe you, dear Robin. But before you do that, you must regain your strength. Eat something. Have a drink. Rest in your home.
It would games like start changing up like basic goals, like that usually should be. Interact. Animation. Alright, now we're good. I guess. It's not terrible. This looks pretty good. Oh. Let's see what we gotta do. I already forgot. I gotta play for maybe like kind of brand new different goals. Alright, I need to play this game. Feel it feels better. Quite odd color. Ask about the blood cure. From here.
Have you already managed to get some rest? Good friend. It'll never cease to amaze me how quickly you recover. But so little sleep can't be good for you.
It's good for you, as long as you have water instead of wine, good friar.
So you say. But those who sleep long aren't quick.
I knew how you'd react. Take it easy, Tuck. You'll cut.
I should think so. It's a strategic reserve for a time of
Certainly. Not another word.
I take it you make yourself so exhausted you can't keep track of your things. Where's your bow?
This time I didn't lose anything. They broke it during a hunt. We've had so much work with building a new village that I haven't had time to craft a new one yet.
But
that's all the help I need. Thank you, Tuck.
a bow with...
Oh. Okay. See what's over. I'm gonna be playing full playthrough. So I'm trying to get that quest today. And the side quests and stuff. Oh. Yeah, some of the side quests I made you, it definitely remains story. I'd like to play it for the entire week. Want it? Or maybe you should. So far, it's he's my. Gross. All of that fire again. I do like how it just take your stamina away. Pretty good. Pretty good.
This bow is a start, and it'll leave you with fewer reasons to fear. Unless you get on Marion's bad side again and suggest a post in the kitchen for her.
Yeah.
Even the purest steel and holy water
Okay.
wouldn't help you then.
Can't you-
Time's long past. We've explained things to each other and agreed I wouldn't make this mistake again.
Calm yourself. No one's lured her into a trap this time. She said she absolutely had to go and help with the locals. So she'll be back soon.
That sounds like her. You said you could use my help here?
Yes, there are many things we need. A better archer couldn't be found in all of Sherwood. Before you set off to take from the rich,
I'll gladly try out the new bow. Stoke the fire. We're having a roast tonight. I'll leave the meat in storage.
everyone in the village is working so
Yeah. Resources. I need I think I'm better with helps. I think being Robin Hood ended it. Post. Being Archer. Being Robin is all about. Pardon. Yeah, I want to get good with this, but I want to. Close combat, that'd be pretty sick. I haven't really paid attention to, I guess, the reviews and read about it. I seen it on Game Pass the other day, and I was like, what? I want to check it out. Looks pretty good. So far, it feels pretty good. So, no. And I know the basic lore about Robin. I don't know if the game. But yeah, I don't know if the store goes against it. Maybe that's what I could hate on it for. They all go great one. That dude unlocks. Honey? Bar? Ouch. Oh, there's an onion. I. So. This. I want the hood. Okay. Alright, let's go back. Don't let this be clear out our inventory. Yeah, if somebody was gonna hate on me, but probably you might get. If the story was a bit. But the intro seemed pretty cool. It's like a darker side of the story. Sheriff Nottingham. Relies on orbs. Right clicking. Just put all. Maybe. A wood resin. Retard. Kitchen.
Saints and heavens above, you're back safe and sound, good Robin. Allow me to ask, how goes the matter of our does? Was your hunt successful?
How long have we known each other that you still need to ask? My eyes haven't failed me this time either. I just hope that there's enough for everyone. Please, make sure they have a warm meal today.
By the Blessed Mother, of course it shall be done. Well fed, and under your leadership, they will soon...
What do you mean by that?
The expansion of our settlement, of course. The merry men are starting to run out of breathing room. You are surrounded with many loyal people. Each of them needs a roof over their head. The more houses there are, the more able bodies will have for work.
I think I know what you're hinting at, Tug.
Have I become...
Just get it was build up. Go on. rampage. Tree. What's the stable? Grass. I got 12 of it. Block.
Step it up, Robert. I'm barely breaking a sweat. You call that an attack?
Put down. Go back forward. Looking awesome. Loaded. Sounds good. Certain few. Go around. I got an idea. Let's put a pop. Goes. Little did I know that. Game. Okay, if there's a skill to cut down trees. Okay, I guess I should. Just both. We're gonna go with bow damage. Damage. Wood cutting damage. Probably put it in. Bow stuff. Sniping people. Bro. If you can, the path of the shadows. So, under. Path. Find out. The way I do want to. Probably. Level 2. Good chunk. Fucked off. That's ketchup. Pine wood species. sure there has to be like a resource or like a resource. That's just fun. Okay, before I go back, oh, there's some stone as well. Those some crazy. Oh, yeah. Quick fire too. What's there? Probably should just down stone. This. I'm gonna take fault. Stone. Looked like there was a bunch of stone. look at all this stuff that you rappers shoot. And I'm sure they all have their uses, not just straight up blacksmith. Actually, and then we gotta maintain kind of like manner with the workers, living, community. I'm sure. Let's I'm gonna put these. And I'll leave one guy to kind of, and I can take him off. Renewable workers. Yes, head. Just look at. Okay, Giga Chin over here. Little John.
There you are. I saw the new building. A fine job. I've all...
True. Looks cozy.
Well, time for those who live there to earn their keep. Fortunately, none of them expect a free dinner. We have a few tool production specialists here, and if you build a furnace, you will see that for yourself. God forbid. This time...
Going on. Hour in. Where is he? 5 bucks. Build. What did I get? Home pickup. Cooked. I like put this on. Wait. Okay, so each time I build something. Where do these go? Who are they?
Wonderful, Robin. You've learned about your duties as head of this village. I never doubted your hunting abilities, but governing a township is an entirely different skill set.
As you see, I can manage that too.
But let's hope no roofs fall on anyone's head.
I can think of at least one person in Nottingham Castle who could use a roof collapsing on his head.
Robin. Then again, I do feel the same way about the sheriff's well-being. Anyway.
So, you know how to be serious.
I do, and so should you by now. The village that we're setting up here is only the...
That's the plan. I'll make it so that the people will live free again. Sick.
Of course, I believe in you. And even if I didn't, that would scarcely make a difference.
What's this about then?
Why, it's about the people. For now, the ones closest to us. You realize we're surrounded by a vast and marvelous land.
I'm aware of that, Friar.
Try to win the sympathy of at least a few groups. Show the denizens of this land that not all hope is lost. Having their support means you'll travel the road further ahead with greater confidence.
Reasonable.
Every action taken against bandits or the men of King John and the sheriff is an action that counts to every one of us. When the king's soldier looks to take some poor soul's head, you stop him. And when you see a caravan laden with royal gold, well,
I understand.
There are, however, places where exceptionally concerning things are said to happen.
They're always like that. I'll ask more about them some other time. Time for me to head out. King's John's treasury won't empty its...
Let's go steal some shit. Down
Stop me. I'm hurting all over, Robin.
It's good to see you too, John. What happened?
Oh, something snapped in me back. I can barely bend down.
That must be normal at your age.
At my age? You forgotten about our meeting on the bridge or what?
You don't forget a blow like that. Although, I have been managing better in fights since then.
Couldn't be any other way with a teacher as excellent as me.
And a friend as excellent as you, John. What adventure do you have in mind?
Nothing epic. A few
he's
thugs wanted too
complaining
close. And need to
so
have
much
their
pain.
faces caved
No.
in for it.
Lord.
You ready to teach them a lesson? I'll show you where they are.
I'll gladly warm up my bones.
Excellent. Teeth are going.
Upgrade. Plus- Yeah, put these, I save them. Awesome. Health.
Need something?
I didn't. Probably won't. It's like I should be fine. Get a mic. Alright, what we're doing? Yeah, it's definitely the mic because it's kind of only like little things up. Yeah, maybe if I just mute that would work now. I have to sleep a little bit. Okay.
I know it's not in your nature, Marion, but have you had some rest since the escape?
I could ask you the same thing, my dear. The Prince of Thieves needs to rest too.
Now you're just mocking me. The Prince of Thieves.
A little,
Okay.
but mostly worrying.
There's no end in sight. Are you handling our people?
I tended to whom I could with what little there was left in the herbal satchel. I can gather new plants myself.
Tell me how I can help you.
We have most of the construction materials, as well as the plans. Collect some reed for...
And later,
Look over the construction.
Fish. Volumes. Asking about. I don't know. Let's see. Alchemy. For Little John. And see if we can build the alchemy key before we. I don't even know if I have. I have to build another. I This is where your villagers reside, raising the farm. Thank you. Build a house. You know what? Anything. Go get the shit. X. At least the stone's a little bit. Iron tree. I kind of want to start infantry a little bit, but I want to get out of here. I don't even know if I make another house, is that gonna give me another worker? Increase my population. Okay, let's see how this works. Happens. Okay, so it does. I got more workers. Nice. Alright, so this week. wonder if you can move that.
Yes, exactly it, Robin. Applying broadleaf poultices won't help with serious wounds.
If it hadn't been for you, half of us wouldn't have survived the winter. You can't imagine.
Getting all sentimental? I'm here with you and I believe in what you're fighting for. We're fighting together. Besides, I can't quite imagine.
It's true, Marion, though it's still a long road ahead of us.
Shorter with every day, my love. Do what you have to, and I'll make sure the village is functioning properly while you're away.
Keep an eye on Tuck and Little John from time to time. They can be like two cats in a bag.
There's no cure I know of for their strain of camaraderie, but I can keep an eye on them, or a lash over them. There's one more thing.
Yes?
Take my sash and place it at home. Let it draw you back to it with my thoughts.
Thank you, Marion. I'll travel to this sash, to a home, to you.
Oh. -1%. Oh, okay, so you can just fast travel. Be right back. 1 second. do it. Where were we? This light post, and we're gonna go talk to these. Collecting resources. Another puzzle. I like that. I like when games have like one of my favorite games, probably like number three, Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider is such brilliant game as far as like game design. Graphics, visuals, just there's the mirror. Let me go look over here. Yeah, like tools and just it's just that extra layer being that dynamic. Okay, so obviously we bring it around light. However, oh, there is fall damage. Yeah. Blade trap. Another upgrade. Definite fall damage. I don't want to just jump down. Now we get into going down. Bit that fucked me up. Really was. Noted. Don't do that.
foe.
Depends what you think of King John and the Sheriff.
One onto the pyre, the other to stoke the flames with.
Friend.
Very well. The name's Theobald, good master. On a quest to find Cogain. On the road for months, all of us. The sheriff, may his part shrivel and fall off, has been a thorn in all our sides. Left my home in cinders. Barely made it out with the family. Gathered the rest of the people, and so through the woods we go week after week.
Cocaine. Don't take offense, but that is a made-up place.
Not made up, but legendary. And I shall find it. Besides, better to look for Cogain than to live where the sheriff rules.
There's some right on your side. Perhaps you'll make a stay at my village. It's...
I'll stop you there. I thank you. But we continue on. The sooner we set out, the faster we'll... What now? Spirits!
Build our sky.
Grab the sword.
Yeah.
So we're good. My sword's pretty good. I'm gonna stick to that. Having the bow as my main.
Blasted savages. Normally we manage. But we've been on the road for some time, and we'd be in dire straits if it weren't for you.
I've no want for gold, nor do I seek admiration, but thank you. I am Robert of Locksley.
Thank you, Robin of Locksley.
Poster. Oh wait, I wanted poster. Random. Guess I have it. Okay, wait. Good to collect this. Equals. Perfect.
Oh!
Oh, come on. There's not like a badge or hole. What? Am I safe?
Friend? Or foe? No.
No problem to do trouble again.
Blasted savages. Normally we manage, but we've been on the road for some time and we'd be in dire straits.
Thank you.
Gotta do it all. Oh, bad.
Get him!
Yeah, I guess there's no dodging other than block. Okay, thanks for following. Fat box. Please.
Shoot him in the legs.
Alright, really good. Just haircut now. Up in toolbox. Uh, pretty good. It's I've been enjoying it. I haven't got really too far as far as like storyline goes, but I think it's pretty cool. Definitely a little bit different than I expect as far as like building. It's just a pretty cool aspect. Of course, there's like minor things, the vaulting, kind of a little touchy, a little annoying, but other than that, be fine. I think the story is gonna be pretty good. Marvelous. So check. But yeah, I'm gonna be pretty much playing this game all week. Good diving, good checking it out. So far, pretty enjoyable. I'm too crazy to make my way back at some point. Drop off stuff. Now I'm still gonna do Path of Exiles. Kind of bounce back. I want to play different games as well. Path of Exile is just gonna be grind.
Oh, I see you're planning a crusade.
I'll also be playing
I've been on one already, and I don't recommend them.
Tarkov. Seconds. Especially with
What sodding
new
crusade?
update coming.
They don't want to pay us. I'd flog the whole lot of them. But I don't see myself as an outlaw.
How lucky that I already happen to be one. May I help?
It's been long since I believed in help without interest. Who are you?
They call me Robin Hood, and my business is disrupting our so-called rightful rulers and helping those faced with injustice.
Boss, we're the ones faced with, injustice, right?
Blast you, Ehrlich. Yes, we're the ones faced with injustice. Listen, Robin, since that's what they call you. Days ago, we were whipping some poor cunts in the name of our good King John, yeah?
You seem like a bunch that knows how to whip, so I'll take your word for it.
Exactly. And when the job was done, instead of handing us our gold, they rained arrows on us. Is that justice?
Absolutely not.
Ah, that's what I mean. Will you help us get our gold? I bet it's not the only thing held.
King's men in gold, you say?
My opinion. Fast travel. Yeah, that game, Black Myth Song, that it looks so good. Of course, like, when does it come out again? I know I just watched a video on it this morning, but I didn't see like any later. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I have to really wait for the release. But yeah, once it comes out on PC, I'll definitely check it out. I have an Xbox X, but not a PS. So, rock this. don't want to waste all my money on this words, but I wonder if I put this shit in. Use this one. PC versus console. I've only had a PC for maybe like 5 months now. There's a lot of games that I'll play on console, like for this game exactly. I played it on console for like 20 minutes. I was like, okay, I need to play this on PC because like basic controls feel just so much better. But like FPS games, some survival games, you know, it's very dependent on the game. But as far as like a lot of games just run simply better on the PC. But it really depends on what you play and if you want to invest into the PC just based off of like what games you want to play. So like for Tarkov, I really enjoy playing Escape from Tarkov, but I couldn't play it on console. It just depends on what you're looking for. If you enjoy playing the games on Xbox or PlayStation, then really no need to invest in the PC. But there's so many options as well. But like this game, when I was playing it like quality-wise, and just running, like how it ran just fine on the console. So I felt that I would enjoy it a little bit better played on mouse and keyboard. So I guess it's nice having that option. What are we gonna do? Find another test. Alright, nice. I will say, like, Fortnite, it's really hard on PC. Apex, Call of Duty, those games demand a lot, and I feel like they run better on consoles because they're kind of optimized for it. You'd have to, like, for PC, you'd have to go around that game, and eventually it'll run. Out. Here, need to find air kit. So, that. We sell it. I'm gonna just sell like a wine and stuff like that. This have you can heal off of it, but it also like kicks your ways.
Good business to you.
What was I doing? Okay. This car. Okay. Oh, does work. Maybe I can find some. Water. Need to get a horse. That's what.
Enemy!
I think there's a good mix between collecting resources, combat, building, or like building up the village. And stuff. I think that's a really interesting thing about that. Not a lot of games do it well. Yeah, it's kind of like an RPG. So it has an aspect of survival as well. So you gotta eat, drink water. Then for your base, you, depending on the resources you collect, you build houses, build your civilization. Gives you more workers. Build different things in your village, like a blacksmith area, alchemy, all kinds of different stuff. It's kind of a pretty cool aspect. And the story, like I said, I haven't got too. So far, it seems like the basic Robin Hood story is. From the rich and get and just terrorize Sheriff Nottingham. Yeah, so far it's pretty cool. I enjoy the collecting resources, kind of survival game, so that's why I was like, oh, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna have a different spin. Gotta make it. I think that's it. Cool. I don't think there's any player base to this. It's all single player. That would be a really cool aspect or like addition to it. Yeah, so far what I've seen is just single player, and it's not like super hardcore survival. You know, you got your basic like drink water. When I go back to the base, I can kind of show you. Yeah.
There you are, Robin.
Like building onto
alive.
it.
Well, got the gold.
Definitely a little bit different.
Safe and sound, and I brought something back.
Survival games are one of my favorites.
Here's your gold, just as agreed.
I enjoy
It should
part
cover
of this.
treatments for the men wounded by the arrows.
Green
Too.
Hill was probably one of my favorites.
It's a
But
fair
that was
trade, Robin of
really-
the Sherwood Forests. Take this too as a keepsake. You'll know how to make a cover similar to ours with it. Seems like you're...
Be well, Rowan. Safe.
Really only play as you only play as Robin Hood. Which of course I think is good because it's a game all about him. So all about his story. But this is like village, you know, your base. And you come in here and build pretty much all as you get further into the game, start building all. And you can also like interact each one of these, so you're not just building on, I guess, like for looks or anything. Like you actually use them. Well, actually, alchemy lab, furnace you manage, and it gives you resources over time. pretty cool. It's like they combined the like Banner Lords resource collections, where you build it and you assign workers over time, kind of collect resources for you. You know, you got your. I forgot to put back on. Same thing, find workers and over time, collecting stuff. And you can kind of go like full out with parading and everything. Really cool. I do plan to at least just play it very thoroughly. At the same time, you can spend forever. I'm not too sure yet, like over time, or to have more villages or different villages, something to find out. Get 40%. Go meet up with Little John. Focus on. Top favorite games. Marvel. Would say Subnautica, Tomb Raider, probably Elden Ring. And for Tomb Raider, have to be the new one. Like, I played the old ones a long time ago, but the newer ones are really fucking good. Elden Ring is, Elden Ring. Really good game. I have like such a wide genre of what I enjoy. Even Diablo, Path of Exile, I enjoy those games too. Call of Duty Zombies would also be another one. Waiting for Black Ops 6. Zombies is really good. Or this is and then only having PC for like 5 months now, I've been able to play a different Escape from Tarkov. I've been playing like crazy. That's probably like another top game for me. There's just so many. You know, the people that made No Man's Sky, they're making another game. It's called Light No Fire. That game looks really, really good. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's cool.
Are you all right? The right of first night?
Sarding lawless times, and I'm still whole, but my Edwin isn't. Bloody lordlings!
What did you do to that lord?
What was I supposed to do? Stand there and give myself? I bent my leg in the knee and let him have it so hard his eyes came together. But Edwin, poor thing.
It's not your fault. They started it all. They should get what's coming to them.
They got theirs, but they should have got more, painfully.
They call me Robin Hood, and I have an offer for you. You're not likely to find peace here. Sooner or later, someone will come after you. My village is filled with people who don't want to be ruled by lords and brutes. You'll be welcome.
I have some dowry gold. I don't think it's dowry anymore. I can also work, but not...
Keep your gold. You'll have use for it yet.
If that Fox, well, I appreciate
I'll show you the way to our
stopping
outpost. When you get there,
Checking out
tell
the
them I
street.
sent you. Talk to Marion, and you'll never
See you
get
later.
hurt
Appreciate
again.
it.
See you again, Robin.
Until later, Martha.
What's going on?
Damn king and his hellish taxes! Even at a time like this, if I could with my bare hands, I would...
I've seen people go to the scaffold for more restrained words.
Have at it, God's child. Go, fetch the royals right now and let them do their thing. Hanging the helpless is all they're good for.
Forgive me, my lady. I didn't mean for it to sound that way. I'm no threat. On the contrary, can I help?
You'll pay all my taxes after my father's death.
I'm sorry for the loss in your family. But what do you mean by taxes? How could your father have passed more than once?
I'm not amused, stranger. One tax to the ruler for his loss of labor, a second to the robe at the graveyard for burial, and a third called the dead arms pay.
That one? For what?
For this miserable house and scrap of field, to keep them in the family.
That sounds like too many tragedies in one place. How can I...
Why do you want to help me?
Let's say I have my quarrels with the king and enjoy doing things that impede him.
You talk like a man I could grow to like. My name's Lori.
Robin Hood. It's a pleasure.
Yes, and now for the specifics. In a nearby warehouse, there is stored silverware that belongs to my family. We sold them one day to make ends meet.
I understand you want me to steal them.
If you can, yes. I see no reason not to pay with the same silver for the same tragedy.
That's a wise approach. I'll be back with your...
Let's gather up all these quests. Are not gonna. Okay, this should be better, maybe. I know the audio is being weird, but it should be a lot better. Okay, so Talk to this person.
Maybe you've seen my Elric?
Is he dirty?
Sadly, good
Yes.
woman, I don't know who you're talking
Word
about.
about Elric.
About my Elric. My son.
I haven't seen your son, no. But maybe I can help you find him?
Will you do it for me?
With great pleasure. Helping you,
Oh, such a well-mannered youth. You remind...
Robert of Locksley.
Robert? That was my husband's name. It's a sign.
Was?
Another poor soul. He went and died years ago. Now Elric does what he can to feed us.
I'll take it with me to my grave.
Elric, left to hunt. I know he's not allowed to, but how else are we to eat?
The forest is meant for all. Say no more.
As always, he went into the forest north of Wentbridge. But this time...
Don't worry about a thing. You're...
That came over here. Let's see a quest, but maybe we'll just run into him. Go do this, try and find him. Come over here, do this. Okay, so I have to discover these. I need to start doing it, making sure. Let's go ahead and do that, and then I'll just start. Quests. Make sure so we'll grab the resources while we're here. Remember to level up. I'll do it here in a bit.
If you're trying to hide, I've got bad news for you.
Okay, let's see what Thomas got to say.
What? No! I'm waiting for a convoy!
I had no idea today's youth was so diligent about paying...
You jest at my expense, good sir, and the circumstance is hardly a laughing matter to me.
I'm no sir. The name's Robin Hood. And yes, the situation won't be cause for laughter when the king's men draw and quarter you.
How? How can this be?
Which is the penalty for waylaying royal treasure. And let's be honest.
No! I mean yes, but no! They were the ones who took the only keepsake of my father. His sword. Nothing else returned from the Crusades.
I am sorry. Many fine men made their final resting place there. I barely made it back myself. I'll help you, for the sake of your father's memory and your own. By the way, what do they call you?
I am Tommy, and I thank you, Robin.
Don't mention it. Let's get to work.
We just have to be careful with one matter. If the caravan reaches Conisbro, it will get too dangerous for an attack.
They won't make it that far. That's a promise.
I'll be waiting in a clearing nearby.
I guess it only shows the quest app. That's probably why.
I think I saw something! It's the enemy! Oh! Been it down.
Oh hell, royal dogs. The entire mill needs repairs. This'll...
The one?
We'll see how it goes. Either way...
I'm Robin. Tell me what's the...
Tyrrick, my lord, and it was about nothing. They drank, they brawled, and then decided a devil lives in the mill.
You're right. Sounds like royal soldiers.
Sound like simpletons. Now I have to get rid of the bodies.
See to it. And I'll...
1,000 thanks.
Make haste. I'm Robin. And what's your name?
I'm Bode.
He told you to wait here, alone?
No, father got caught by the men with swords, and they said he'll rot in a dungeon.
He'll rot.
He'll rot in a dungeon.
Bode, you're very brave to be waiting for your father here by yourself. Don't worry. Those people won't hurt him, and he'll be back with you soon.
There! I heard them laughing, beating him.
Keep your chin up, and don't go anywhere.
Okay. Go back here. Yeah. So these are all side missions. Let's just go into this one. Fast traveling. Big win. And when you have games that are just like running simulators, or even like on a course.
Brothers!
Damage, bro. Shit. All the way back. Oh, it's not too bad. Actually, yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, so we're gonna I'm gonna drop all my resources and stuff like that. Create this. More food. Shit ton of food. Drop a piece off. A repair kit for good quality. Is this unusual? Got all this fucking food. See if I can cook it up. It's already cooked. Yeah, the next time, jump in here. I think that's good. I think I'm gonna call it there. Pretty good. I enjoyed it so far. I'm gonna hop on probably a little bit later. Keep playing it, but pretty fun. Definitely different. I wasn't really expecting too much, but pretty fun. Not too bad. But I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna hop off. Thanks for watching. Wait for part 2. Probably come out a little bit later.